hello to no one that's probably gonna watch this. Um, Hopefully somebody does, but if you don't, it is what it is. What's I gonna say? Oh, yeah. Well, tired kids. I just got done watching the interview with Glenn Greenwald and Tulsi Gabbard. It was good. I liked it. More Tulsi talks, the more I like her. The reason why man, I like her. Bernie, step up your game. Step up your game. I really think if you can make, this is going to sound weird, if you could make Tulsi and Bernie into one person, they would be like the perfect person. Anti war, like great on foreign policy, the best we're ever going to have, like right now. And then domestic policy, the best you're ever going to have right now. And then you can put Elizabeth Warren in the head of like Labor Department. That'd be great. Start putting people, of course, we need. Even if she is super watered down from Bernie and Tulsi on many things, she is. I would still take her over any other Democrat. But like I said before on Twitter, it's Bernie and Tulsi, and then that's it. I ain't voting for anyone else. I'll vote third party or stay home, eat a sandwich. I don't know. I don't know that stupid keto diet. It's working. I'm fucking tired. Ew. Um, she's correct, No regime change wars, no intervention, no wars, nothing at all. Be defensive, but not offensive. She's like in the mindset of like, oh, be defensive if you have to, not offensive because it's a Tuesday afternoon and you're hungry and you want to go eat in fucking Iran for some really good food and you just want to regime change the whole fucking country just to get that food. And that's really dumb fucking example, analogy, or whatever. But that's exactly how our U.S. empire functions. Like, well, I'm bored. What to do? I already give tax cut to the rich, like historical tax cuts to the rich, fucking over the people. Redid NAFTA, it's shitty, fucking over the people more. What else can I do to fuck over the people? Oh, I can spend a lot of money doing fucking backing war. What? We could potentially have a war in Venezuela and Iraq. Iran. Venezuela, I don't think so. I think it would be just economic terrorism, killing people. Already killed 40,000 people, roughly, probably more than that. I always think the number's conservative because there's people you can't find, people that aren't counted yet, or whatever. So, but at least 40,000 people have died due to our sanctions, and then there's no numbers coming out of Iran. It's just crazy. Like John Bolton, Mike Pompeo, Trump, and Elliot Abrams can go in a jail cell and fuck each other with Dick Cheney and Joe Biden and Henry Kissinger. Henry Kissinger. Just, and then all presidents, modern day presidents too, but just those people, like, what the fuck? Like John Bolton, man, to wake up and be him, just to think like he's good, like he said it. He was in that, what was it, the MEK? What is that group called that wants to, that revolutionary group? It's not really revolutionary, but that group that the United States supports that wants to overthrow Iran. Anyway, he was at that meeting back in 2017, and he said that by 2019 we'll start a war or like overthrow the government in Iran or whatever. And that's seriously what they've been trying to do is to sanctions the shit out of Iran with medical and supplies and shit like that. People are dying because they can't get insulin, all kinds of stuff, right? And then just creates civil unrest, and people just want to overthrow their government because they don't know anything else to do, even if they do know what the hell is going on. But it's still like, this is our government. We can't overthrow the United States government because it's on this side of the world. And you're our government. You're supposed to be doing the right thing for us. And what the fuck's going on? And when you put sanctions on them that basically kill their exports and oil, which is the foundation of their economy, what the fuck are you gonna do? So yeah, right now it's tensions are building up. They're saying fuck it. Let's enrich uranium by at least 20%. And now they're saying fuck it. Trump's a fucking moron. But that's exactly what they want. And I can't blame Iran. Because the reason why they're doing that is exactly what Kyle Clancy said and everyone else is, what will you do? You're stuck in a corner. And putting massive sanctions on you. You know, as a country. You're going to fight back. You're going to do whatever you can to fight back. So you're going to enrich so they can possibly, probably sooner than later, get a nuclear weapon to put together as a deterrent to go the fuck away. Because they see it, they hear it, and they've been all around it. Because Iran's in the Middle East. They've seen Iraq, Syria. This is all their neighbors. This is the region of the world. They're like, the fuck? So much bloodshed everywhere, you know? And I hope for our sake, you know, someone can talk to Trump. Reasonable. Vladimir Putin. Putin's puppet. So fucking Russiagate's so fucking stupid. And put some fucking 2 cents in it. But that's what this is. The reason why I'm going in detail on this is because Tulsi Gabbard is correct. The end. Next conversation. If we can end these regime change wars and funding Al Qaeda and Al Nusra, in Syria and not ISIS. I don't know if we are funding ISIS or not. To my knowledge, no. But I know they do get our shit because we fund Saudi Arabia and Al Shabaab and shit like that. And all of us, we fund Saudi Arabia, and then a lot of weapons get left behind or whatever, and terrorist groups pick them up. This happened in the 1980s under Reagan. This has been happening ever since. The last 40 years, roughly, this has been happening. You're my enemy of my enemy, so we're going to fund you, back you, so therefore it's not a direct. It's like a proxy war, exactly what it is. Then maybe if we put some special forces troops in there and we overthrow or something like that. You know, the shadow war in Africa. We could stop all that bullshit. The shadow war in Africa. You know, get out of Afghanistan, get out of Syria, stop supporting and propping up the genocide in Yemen, directed by Saudi Arabia and our massive support behind it, and UK and all these other Western powers in Australia just selling arms to Saudi Arabia because it's, you know, it's a war economy. So there's jobs connected to war. So what are we gonna do? How about we don't have any more? I mean, what would happen? What happened when we had the wagon? We had the wagon with the horse and buggy, and then we got the car. We evolved. We had the fucking telegraph and Morse code and shit, and then we got a phone. We evolved. Okay, it's the same basic principle and concept. Stop killing babies and innocent women and men around the world for profit. For profit. It makes no sense. It's unethical. It's immoral. It's bad. It's wrong. It's stupid. And it makes our country less safe. And the whole world is less safe. And the people that directly have to deal with this are getting killed, are losing family members, are losing hope, mental health around the world. Like, America ain't helping no one. Ain't helping Americans, ain't helping anyone else around the world. The fuck out of here. You want to say, so we did some good? Whatever good we do, and legit good, we backtrack that 10 times over, 20 times over, 495 times over. With all the bombs and invasions and drone wars and supporting terrorist groups around the world to fucking overthrow regimes we don't like and supporting 73% of dictatorships. Shut the fuck up. Our top allies is Israel, the apartheid state that fucking kills Israel. The IDF kills Palestinians all the fucking time. and Saudi Arabia, the theocracy dictatorship that just beheaded like a week and a half, 2 weeks ago, 37 fucking people for protesting, and one was 16 years old. And that's our friend, though. We fly like rain in the meadows, picking flowers. They bloody as hell, though. So yeah, it's a bit fucking annoying. I can't wait for hopefully Tulsi Gabbard or Bernie Sanders wins the nomination. I know people say Tulsi's a long shot, and I kind of agree, kind of, like a little. Get her on that debate stage coming next month in June. That's going to happen. Now she's already there. She already passed the requirements and all that stupid ass DNC requirements. Fucking stupid. I fucking hate the DNC. But she gets on it, yeah. Fuck yeah. All this corporatist fucking piece of shit people and be like, yeah, I agree. And no one's gonna fucking believe you because you ain't even saying shit about it. All of you damn ass corporatists. You know, even Bernie hasn't said enough about endless wars. His wheelhouse is domestic policy. You know, he's talking about social and environmental and economic justice. You know, he's talking about all in the greed and the corruption, campaign finance. He's talking about a lot of issues, the same issues Tulsi talks about, that directly correlates with foreign. Okay, that's why, you know, it's Bernie or Tulsi. That's it. Bernie, Tulsi, 2020. Fuck it. Like, that would be one hell of a ticket. They would, Donald Trump, Mike Pence would fucking, they'd be shitting their pants because they are, Mike Pence don't got much. He has the evangelical vote. Trump has it because they're not principled people. Not my opinion. Like, I believe in family values and all this fucking Christian shit and like all the good, and moral and ethical behavior. Then why the fuck are you voting for Trump? Mike Pence too. Like, I'm good. Fuck LGBT community. What? They're just people that happen to like be cool, being gay, being bisexual. You know, trans people, like transgender, like they're people that are not straight. At the end, that's it. Fuck my Pence. So that would be one hell of a ticket. Bernie, Tulsi. That really would be. That would be the ticket. As much as Tulsi, I would love her to have her be in the, either as president or if she doesn't become president. It's a nomination. What's it gonna say? Oh, State Department, Secretary of State. Kill it. She'll be like, huh? What are we doing? No, we're not doing that. Nope. No. You go on drills. You can go, yeah, military can do the drills. We ain't invading no one. We ain't backing no one. We ain't no. Not a goddamn thing. We ain't doing shit. Okay? We know what we're doing? Chilling. And what Bernie said about taxing the rich, yeah, we're going to do that, and then we're going to put that money back. What money we're going to spend on our foreign policy or backwards policy, killing a bunch of people? Nope, we ain't doing that. Take all that money and tax the rich, take all that money and give it to the people. Reallocate and have the people actually be in favor of the tax code, not the rich. Fuck them.